In this edition of the Trader on the Street Taproom, we discover that going with the flow of the market means you can ride into a clean wave of profits. And that's what our guest trader Dexter learned in his live trading with Shawn Lucas. Dexter knows all about helping everyday people realize their long-term financial goals. Now, it's his turn to watch a trading expert at work and learn how to make trading a steady source of income.
Well, Dexter, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just welcome everybody out to the tap room this morning. Great to be with you. I'm here with Dexter. Say hi, Dexter.
Hello, everyone.
You're in Georgia, right?
Yes, just outside of Atlanta.
Our goal today, Dexter, is to make more in this trading session than the average American makes in an entire day at work. So we're gonna trade primarily the Euro USD this morning. It's moving pretty good. Had a really strong rally this morning, but we'll see where this rally takes us. Right now, we're definitely trend is up, and we're coming into a pullback into trend support. You can see that right there, right?
Right.
You can see the confluence of all of the lines is right here. Now we do have if it pops down again, add 2, pops down again, add 2. So a lot of new traders, they throw all of their trade on at one shot, right? And because that's what we're taught. And what I like to do is I like to break that trade into a lot of small pieces and then build around an area. And you've seen what we've been doing around this area. All right, now let's see if that'll run. This is a good place to just, if you're not sure which direction it's going to go and you don't want to take the risk, this is a great place to just close out the trade because you've got a very small break even on the trade. So
right.
Coming in and closing out those top 2 like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then paying for it with, a couple of these like that. That's going to help reduce the risk of the situation. And then you can leave some on for that last push lower. This pattern where it breaks up to the top and then comes down and tests is usually a pretty weak pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So normally I would say that this market will break down at this point. So we'll watch and see if that happens right in here. Normally it should do that. There's some underlying, I'm going to go ahead and build into a short position. So anytime we can get a good stack of trades on with the targets above that support level,
mm-hmm.
might as well throw a few on at least, right?
Okay.
So we'll talk through, I'll draw the pattern out. We got market comes down, rallies up, comes down, higher high, comes down, higher high, comes down. Now, any kind of a turn here should all be met with a bigger increase in selling. It's tricky this morning, Dexter.
That would have been my inclination to build some shorts there.
Yeah, no, you have to take those trades. You have to, because normally that's where your money is made right there. And normally a failure off that, a failure for it to break up here would open the door for another move lower. And that's really, that's really what you got to take that trade every day, right? We can build into a couple longs here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build into a pretty good long set here. And let's see if we get some pullback right here. So now we've got 3 layers of trades on the short side. And what we'll need to do is pull these trades up because those are kind of out of bounds at this point.
Right.
Because they're 3 layers away. I don't want to sit here and wait for this to break that major support level that we've been forming for the last hour-ish, right?
Okay.
So we're going to pull all those back up just above. We'll take intentional losses on it. The market's going to have to break through this level, down through this level, and then down through this level to hit these targets down here. So we're 2 layers away. The chances of that happening are not great, but they're okay, right?
Okay.
2 layers is okay. 3 layers usually isn't okay. So we got to pull these up. We're going to look for a little rally right here.
Okay.
And then we'll sell into that rally. That's it.
Yeah. Well, it came all the way back.
Oh, that's what we were hoping for right there. Come on, right here. Give us a good another nice. Keep going. Dexter, that's what we want, is we want that last layer to hit right there.
Wow. It just broke through.
Very good. Okay, so good news, Dexter. Our target for the day was 51,338. And we are sitting right now at 51,386. So
good.
Target, right? So that's not bad. That's not a bad trading session. We just got stuck in that little sideways yucky mess. Number one, we were prepared for the rally. And so one little move that we made there where we put all those long trades on, those all hit their targets. So that helped us. We were anticipating that little rally, and those long trades helped give us a little bit of cushion in that trading session. And then we, the reason we did that and we didn't close out of all of those trades is because as long as we are staying above this point, as long as we were staying below that point, we're still looking for that market to make its pullback, right? If we look at this market, we haven't had a full retracement yet where we form a lower low on that 5-minute chart. So all of our lows, boom, 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 are all higher. So we haven't had the pullback on that 5-minute chart. So I'm still gearing into the pullback on that 5-minute chart. So even when it rallied up, we're saying that as long as it holds that level and doesn't go much further than that, then the move has been made, right? That's what we're ultimately banking on. And then what that did is it bought us another opportunity in case this market made another leg higher. So like if it had made its another leg higher, we would have built into more short positions and then done that wobble thing through that part. So, well, check this out. I don't know if you can see that. So we took your profit for
my goodness.
Your profit of 221, and then my profit from my trading session last night, and we'll drop that in the mail for you.
Well, I really appreciate that. That's great.
If I could give you one takeaway from this, Dexter, is that, patterns and strategy and everything like that works a percentage of the time, right?
Right.
We had a lot of different potential patterns forming, and we had to set up for those potential patterns every time they formed, right? If we don't make those setups, then the probabilities don't work in our favor. Does that make sense?
It does.
So you have to take those trades. I had to take that short trade right here, even though I was very leery about it. And I said, it's a high risk trade. Do you remember me saying
I do. Yeah.
I had to take it though, because that's the pattern that was setting up. And I was worried that the market was going to make that run, another run to the high side, but I still had to take the pattern. And so as you go through this, you can now, what can happen now, Dexter, is you can say, oh, I don't take that pattern because last time it did this, right? Well, banking on that probability happening is a bad bet, right? So you got to take the patterns as they form and then manage it. The key to this session was all about managing it, right? It's all about the management.
But to see you navigate through the losses was really, really important for me to see. Because when it comes to taking gains, that's always the easy thing. We just gobble those up. But how to make certain that you mitigate the losses when things don't look like they're going to go in your favor becomes real important.
I think it's one of the most important things in trading, right? That's what distinguishes consistent success with mediocre success.
See how Dexter and Shawn put their thinking caps on and battled through a sea of unpredictability and end up with profit overall. Catch the full session by becoming a member of Trader on the Street.